My name is Dee Stein. I'm 53 years old, and I'm from Las Vegas. I have 2 bowling balls on my chest. My breasts have to weigh together about 30 pounds. And it's very hard for me to go out in society and be looked at as a normal person. I just feel like a walking boob. And it's killing me inside because I know I'm so much better than that. When I was growing up, I didn't like the way I looked. I always liked larger boobs. Not like this. All my girlfriends had very beautiful breasts, and I was like the regular A cup. I totally felt like I was shortchanged in the breast department, and that's why I wanted bigger boobs. I got into dancing because I was a single mom, and I needed to keep food on the table. My very first boob job was sponsored by the club. It wasn't free, had to work for it. I think I went to a Triple F. They were like 550, 600 cc implants. Then there were girls that were starting to come into the club that were huge-breasted. I saw how much money these girls were making. I said, well, if they could do it, I could do it. Maybe even better. So my second boob job, the doctor brought me up to an H cup, 1,500 cc's. I really trusted this doctor. After the second boob job, I had tissue expanders put in to be able to get to 3,000 cc's. Now, I'm a featured entertainer. I'm traveling all over the world, making all kinds of money. I was featured in magazines for very large breasts. Jugs, Gent, D-Cup, Score, Hustlers, Busty Beauties. It made me a star. The doctor, he said it was safe. In fact, he told me that if I got in a car accident, nothing would happen to these implants, nothing. But now, I have one breast that's halfway deflated. We're not sure whether there's anything leaking into my body right now. I put together with washcloths and gloves and boob pads. This is my breast now. My other breast that's encapsulated, it hurts and it's very uncomfortable. You can't even move this breast, it just sits. It is like rock. I should have been told a long time ago not to do it. This is the result, what happens later on. I hate to be that statistic, but I am. So, what's going on with your exams?
7 different exams coming up this week.
Oh my God, Anthony.
Yeah.
My son is in medical school, and he really worries about me and my health. He wants these breasts out as bad as I do.
It's, at this point, a big health concern. You know, they can't stay in there. From what I've been studying, you have to get rid of them. Removing my mom's breast is completely overdue. I'm terrified for her situation. I am 100% ready for her to be a normal person and to go about life not the way that she's gone about it for the last 20 years.
All these doctors said I'm gonna be left with just a disaster. If, once I get the implants out, it's gonna be 2 skin flaps,
Well, that's if it even happens.
If it even happens, if they even decide to take them out.
Yeah.
These breasts were wonderful at one time. However, at 53 years old, I want to move on with my life. And I want my son to be proud of me. He's gonna be a doctor. I really hope that this new team can take on my challenge, Quite a challenge.
You know how I always say, this one is really complicated? I kid you not, if we tackle this one, this is the most challenging high-risk patient in my career. Dee's case, by far and away, is the most difficult, scariest, challenging, nearly impossible that I've ever seen or heard about in plastic surgery. I mean, this is a screaming, complaining breast, and this one is a disaster.
Is this one deflated or what?
The saline must have deflated on this one. It looks as though she has an old-fashioned implant that's called a double lumen implant, where the internal lumen is made out of silicone and the external lumen is filled with saline. The saline part on the outside has ruptured on her left breast. It's days till this turns into an enormous, major medical emergency for her. The whole breast is gonna die.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Excited, nervous. I've gone to a lot of doctors that told me that they simply cannot fix me, and I totally feel like I don't have anybody else to turn to at this point.
Hello, doctors.
Hi.
We have Dee here and her son.
Hi.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, pleasure to meet you.
I'm Dr. Nassif. One word to describe Dee's breasts. Wow.
So this is your son.
This is my son.
You look fit. Are you a trainer?
No, it's just something that I do to keep myself sane in medical school.
You're in medical school.
Right.
You must be pretty proud, huh?
I'm so proud of him.
It has been extremely difficult dealing with my mother's situation, and I hope that she can walk out of this stronger and honestly be able to experience the world as a normal person.
I was a dancer for quite a few years and got my first boob job, which were 550 cc's. And then when the featured entertainers started coming into the club, the girls with the very large breasts, I said I wanted to go a little bigger because the bigger the better in
More
this
is better.
business.
How big did you go on the second one?
1,300.
With
yeah.
what, saline?
Yeah.
So almost three times
yes.
the size?
So it was saline and silicone. They were double lumen bags that they put in. I was told that that implant, I didn't have to remove it. I can push that implant to 3,000 cc's.
Okay. So is that what they did?
Yeah.
It's insane to think that any plastic surgeon would even consider taking Dee's breast to this level. The human body is not even equipped to handle this kind of volume expansion in breast tissue.
I came to you today because I've been told that I probably cannot be fixed.
You know why?
I think that there's a certain level of confidence in removing them. But the fact that these have been here for 20 years, what am I going to do with the rest? Many doctors do not have the confidence in what they can do to make that normal.
Right. In their defense, it's so high risk. Why would any doctor want to tackle this? Why? Most plastic surgeons would say there's absolutely nothing you can do to salvage Dee's breasts. I'll tell you why we want to help you. Number one, you're not living a life that I think you deserve to live. You're obviously a very bright, sweet, pretty woman, but it's ruining your life, yes?
Yes. I'd risk my life for it at this point because I'm so uncomfortable. I'm in a lot of pain.
And two, you have a major medical problem. I don't know what it is we're gonna do till we examine you, but we have to do something, all right?
Let's go do that.
I just don't think I have any choice. I have to take this case on. You cannot leave this woman with these breasts that may be developing a breast cancer that will go on to infection. Somebody has to help her. And if not us and not now, then who and when? These are under a lot of pressure. The good news with this one, honestly, is the fact that it ruptured and some of the pressure for a significant period of time has been taken off.
Okay.
That's helpful.
Okay.
This one is, you know, look at the veins, how distended they are. It's gonna find its way out one way or another. Dee is at great risk for the implants breaking through the soft tissue and skin and becoming extruded. If that happens, she could die. The risks of losing the nipple, of losing skin, when you take these out and lift them, are based on two distinct variables. Variable one is the thickness of the tissue, and variable two is the distance for which you want to raise the nipple up. On a risk scale, she is through the roof, okay?
When I hear Dr. Dubrow explain the extreme nature of the situation and really lay out the facts, I do immediately get worried. There are so many question marks ahead of us.
So I think what we need to do is come up with a staged plan to save your breasts in order to potentially save your life.
Okay.
Yeah. Number one is to take these implants out and let them
Rest. Okay.
And then I want to signal to your breasts that we plan on doing a lift.
Okay.
And this is called the delay phenomenon. I'm gonna do part of a lifting procedure, signaling to the outer blood supply, hey, we need help, and that will supercharge, hopefully,
Some blood supply.
the blood supply coming in. I want you to know that we will do everything we can to keep your breasts alive.
Thank you.
And to get you looking normal
Right.
again. But I wouldn't be surprised if we have a bumpy road where we have some issues.
Okay. I'm just so grateful that Dr. Dubrow will take on this challenge. I can't wait to have them taken out. I just want to live a normal life and get back into society.
We need to get all our heads together
Sure.
and we need to have a good spiritual moment about it. Put your hands in, let's do something really special on this, okay? Right. All right, let's do this.
Hey.
Hi, good morning.
morning,
Dee.
Good morning.
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Good.
Excited. I think the most exciting thing for me about having these breasts taken out is the weight, because it's really put a lot of pain on my back and my neck.
You ready to come with me?
Yes, I'm ready. I would have loved to have my son with me today, but he cannot be here because he has exams in med school. I want to make him proud of me. I'm totally ready for people to know me as the person I am behind the boobs.
At the end of the day, we're gonna get these out and get you on the road to good breast health. And then we're gonna figure out
What we're gonna do.
what we're gonna do.
Okay.
All right, let's go in there and start phase one, okay?
I'm ready.
A lot of patients come in and have such disastrous problems, I turn them away. There's nothing I can do for them. Dee is one of those patients, but if I don't help her, she could go on and die. For the first part of Dee's surgery, I need to carefully remove her 3,000 cc implants without rupturing their saline or silicone cores. I'll then make incisions in her breast tissue, which will supercharge her blood supply and cause her skin to contract so that I can put in implants at a later time. I have been thinking about these breasts every day, racking my brain what to do for this. Here we go. I really need to attempt to get these implants out without rupturing the silicone portion, because if I do, it's going to be a major disaster. It could get everywhere.
The baby. He's birthing it.
I don't want it to break.
Here it comes.
Wow.
Oh my God. That's like a sea creature.
Look, there's something floating in it. There's like a fungus ball in there. If that outer saline lumen were to have ruptured, that fungus ball would have inseminated itself in Dee's tissue and could have spread throughout her entire body. So it's really good that we're getting it out today. So this is the outer lumen of saline is ruptured, but the inner silicone's intact. This is the capsule that was around the implant. When the body hates something, it walls it off by putting calcified tissue around it. And it hated these implants. Her immune system has used everything it can to fight off the pressure that her implants have caused on her tissue. The thickness will determine what we do with this thing. This is about 2 millimeters thick. How do you make a breast out of that? I mean, how do you make an ice cube out of water on the floor? This is like 5 millimeters thick. The magic number is 20. But look at this, look how crappy the blood flow is in these veins. This is what we call worst case scenario. If I were to try to do anything significant to her now, her nipples would just fall off. Shoot. The plan to supercharge Dee's breasts is out the window. There is no way this breast tissue at this point has enough blood supply to sustain any kind of breast lift. The only option we may have to offer Dee is just to remove her breasts. The best thing we can hope for is for contraction to occur, where it all sucks up, gets thicker, and at least helps us out a little bit. Fingers are crossed that she will give me something to work with over the next several weeks. Okay, we're done. I don't know if this is fixable. Hi, Dee, how are you?
Fantastic, I feel wonderful.
Today, I'm just gonna check your incisions.
Okay.
Put you in this bra, make sure you're fine.
Any idea how many weeks out before you wanna?
Your breast will tell us.
Okay.
At postoperative day number 1, Dee seems to be doing really well. But I'm not only worried about the way she's gonna react when she sees her breasts after the implants are taken out. I'm worried about me. If I lose Dee's breasts, if they turn black, fall off, and die, that's my fault. Look, they're already shrinking up already. That's good. Good,
Then the pink,
they're alive.
they're alive.
They're alive.
I feel that too.
Good. Mm-hmm. Good. Dee seems hopeful for some kind of help in the future. But truly, in the back of my mind, I'm looking at her, I'm trying to give her some hope and be optimistic, but I don't know what I'm going to do with these.
Maybe about 3 weeks.
We're gonna take a look.
Okay, we're gonna
What
see.
I'm hoping is we get great shrinkage. This is the first time in my entire career where I'm flying this plane and this plane goes down, I could go down with it.
I'm really excited to be here. Today is the day that I'm going in to attempt to get some boobs.
We're gonna come in here. We're gonna do some photos real quick.
I'm really nervous because this is a big risk all the way across the board.
So just drop your arms.
I don't know what's going to happen, but I have full faith that they will do their very best. I just would like to be normal.
Okay, so you know, ever since I met you, I've been thinking about this day because this is the most challenging case that I've ever done, right? I mean, truth be told, I think about Dee's breasts every single day. I get up in the morning, I turn on my phone, and I look at the picture of her breasts, and I think to myself, I have to do something for her, but what am I going to do? But the benefit is so significant that we're taking this on together, right?
Okay.
So you ready for this?
I am ready. I'm definitely ready. Yes. Yes.
The good news is that Dee's breast tissue, although still thin, has thickened up substantially. So I'm hopeful that when I go in there today, there's something I can work with to try to give her a normal breast shape. By the way, you have fluid in these breasts. So they almost look better than they really are now because you have fluid in each of them.
I was trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Wow.
the fluid that accumulates in there is called serum, which is basically the protein in blood. That accumulation makes the breast appear much larger than it actually is. Showtime.
Showtime.
All right, let's do it. For the second phase of Dee's surgery, I will make an incision through her old areolar scars and remove the built-up inflammatory fluid. Then I'll put in smaller implants and perform a breast lift by removing all of her excess skin. Okay, so we're gonna make an incision through her old scar where the implants were placed previously, and then go down in the pocket and see how much fluid is in there and see what the pocket looks like. Here it comes.
Ashley, how much in there?
200?
200?
200.
Yeah, not bad. Well, this side thickened up pretty well.
Yeah.
The tissue has sort of shrunk down, and I don't have to close up the pocket very much, and it will accommodate a much smaller implant. So that's kind of good news. I'm gonna say 100 on this side.
100?
100?
Yeah.
But I still have concerns about tissue thickness and whether it will support a breast molding and shaping around that implant. Look, Dee is getting a normal-sized
I know.
implant. And she's still gonna have big breasts. Well, she wants to lead a normal life. This is the first step. Now I have to start cutting into the skin and cutting off the blood supply and allowing the breast to just live based on the underlying breast tissue. So here it is. This is the moment of truth. So here's where the areola is really at risk, cutting away the blood supply. Okay, nipple, stay alive, baby. Let's take this off. After I remove an amazing amount of skin, more than I ever have before in my entire career, I staple up Dee's breast to see whether I can get some breast shape. Wow, these are pretty good. Considering what we started working with, she's got 2 normal breasts. They're D cups. The nipples are alive right now. So we did some unconventional things, but I think we got her there. Although I've got some implants in a nice shape and size, swelling in the postoperative period could cut off the blood supply. These areas can go on to become infected, and they're under quite a bit of tension because I had to lift the breast up so far, and they can split open, and that's a disaster in and of itself. There's a lot of places this can go very wrong. This was an incredibly hard case.
Just gonna say.
Hi, Dee.
Hi,
How are you?
How are you?
You look great.
Oh my God, I feel amazing. I just feel so incredible about how I look right now. I can't wait to show the doctors what I look like. I feel beautiful and confident, and I can't wait to see the expressions on their face to show them what they did. Oh my God, my doctors! Look! Can you believe it?
Wow.
Is that like incredible?
Give it to me.
Awesome.
Before my surgery, I couldn't do anything. I had a lot of pain. Pain in my neck, pain in my back, and I just didn't fit in with society. Now I can function in society and feel normal. I feel like I'm walking on a cloud. That's how light I feel. I feel beautiful.
Do you remember what she looked like when she first came in?
Yes.
You know what they look like out? Check this out.
Oh my
So we
God.
took them
Oh
out.
my God.
This is what they look
Well, obviously
like.
you can't
And
live
I-
like that.
Oh my God.
Even though the risks were extraordinarily high, you would have had no life with that. When I look back now, I was really scared to take this case on. I didn't know how we would ever get to this point. It could have gone sideways so many times, but it's so great to see that she's actually restored back to normal and that she can enter back into a regular kind of life now. So I'm really happy for her.
So my question to you is, why did you end up doing it?
I mean, her whole life has been her breasts. And what are we gonna do? Just take that away from her? Give her no hope? To be honest with you, I was concerned that it would, in a way, end your life.
Yeah.
And I thought I could do it. I thought we could get here. I did, I really did.
When I see results like this, all that does is build up even the respect and the confidence that I have in Terry even more. I mean, this was an impossible feat, and he delivered it. Terry, you did a great job.
I didn't know how, but I thought I could figure it out. And so I thought it was worth the risk. And here we are on the other side of it.
I'm so blessed.
Huh?
Thank you so
Let's see
much.
what you look like. Yeah, look at this. I mean, look at that.
You look so good. God, you look great.
Give us a hug, come on.
We got a good hug.
I love you.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
So much.
Huh?
Thank you so much. Bless your hearts.
Great.
My son Anthony has been working very, very hard in medical school, and he's only known me with huge, humongous boobs. So I can't wait to show him on Skype his new mother.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, baby. Look at your new mother.
Gotta see. I can
Okay.
only see from here down. So what do we have? Oh my gosh. It's very unreal. You know, I'm not used to seeing normal,
Right, right.
and I'm getting normal.
There is no question that Dr. Dubrow went way above and beyond. There is no question. What he did for me is truly amazing, and I am blessed. I am blessed.
You look so great, and I hope you feel it.
Absolutely.
My name is Albert. I am 29 years old, and I am from Modesto, California. And I am literally missing my left pec. As a bodybuilder, it sucks, actually. As a child, I was always a happy person and everything. I have a very close family, and I thought I was normal. But in high school, I think it was sophomore year, I took a weight training class and I just developed a love for it. And it's kind of like a high. Like, I love to be in the gym. I love lifting weights. And that's when I started noticing that my right side was growing muscle, and then my left side wasn't catching up at all. My mom had taken me to the doctor just to see exactly what was going on, and the doctor told me that I had Pullum syndrome, and it's a rare case of when males develop just one side of their chest. And so I've seen pictures of other guys, and they actually had pec implants, and that's actually when I really started doing my research on this. At that time, my aunt had mentioned that there was a doctor in Mexico. He had done work on another relative, breast implants, and she said he was a really great doctor, and then I was really anxious just to get it done, and it was gonna be like maybe half the cost. And once we got there, he said it'd be $3,000 and then everything would be good and whatnot. So I was just like, okay, let's do this. They started like putting some drugs in me and whatnot, and I instantly fell asleep. I woke up the next day, I believe, and I was just super sick. Like, there was this random nurse lady. She didn't speak English, so she was just holding a bucket in front of me. I'm just throwing up everywhere. That moment, I pretty much was like, okay, this is the end of the road for me. I can't believe I came to Mexico to die. But luckily, as soon as I saw my mom, I just rose from the dead like a zombie. I'm like, hey, we gotta get out of here. We have to leave. This is not good. As soon as we got back, we rushed to the hospital and went and saw a doctor, and he obviously had no idea what was in there. So he said that my body was rejecting it. So he was like, okay, we definitely need to get that out as soon as we can. And he was able actually to do a really good job. I felt relieved that I made it out alive, but at the same time, I couldn't believe I had went through all that just to make it look worse and feel worse about it. I thought about it every single day. I was depressed for like 6 months, and I just didn't even want to work out anymore. I kind of gave up on everything.
So what are we gonna hit?
Let's do chest and shoulders today. Might as well. After about 10 months, I met Jessica. That's when I started working out again.
How I hated the gym 2 years ago.
2 years of hard work.
Because of you.
Jessica is my girlfriend. She competes. She's already done 2 competitions. How many you got?
15.
Come on, 5 more. It's a bittersweet thing. Like, I love watching her and being part of that. But at the same time, I wish I could actually compete in a bodybuilding competition. I think this upcoming year, I want to do my first show bad. If I get my test in, then I will compete. I work out every single day. I love to work out. It's been like a dream for me to step on stage and feel like a real bodybuilder.
You can't do it? You're doing it.
But I can't even enter a competition just because my insecurities about my chest. When I first started working out, I didn't do chest. I was always awkward and unbalanced. Over the years, I've learned how to control the weight. There's just that one thing that I've wanted my whole life, and I do feel like my left pec is like the last missing piece to the puzzle. Okay, you're up. Having this surgery will definitely change my life.
Yeah. Woo!
I missed working out this morning.
But you didn't work out.
No.
You like to work out first thing in the morning.
I like working out around 5:30 to get out.
How can you get your heart rate up at 5?
Oh
Although
my
when you
God.
work out, your heart
No,
rate
you-
doesn't really go up, does it?
Okay, you're saying I'm fat, though.
I didn't say you're fat, but if
Okay,
you...
wait a minute.
but
Do you
if
even have any muscle? Let me see.
Here.
You see? You won't even let me feel...
What is this?
That's nice. I can't show you mine because I'm covered.
What is
No,
that?
you do have big arms. What about your legs? You have probably small calves, don't you? Why do you have hairless... I mean, this is just weird. You gotta have hair
Well,
like
you're a
you gotta have hair like a man.
Yeah, but you're like Simeon.
This is normal hair.
On the evolutionary scale, you're not this... You're this dude.
You know, Terry, yes, I do have hair. I'm a man. If you're gonna be a real man, you have to have hair.
Dr. Nassif, Dr. Dubrow, happy to introduce you to Albert and Jess.
Nice to meet you. Hi, Dr.
going?
Nassif.
Terry Dubrow, how are you?
How are you?
Good, Albert.
Good
Nice to meet
morning.
you.
I'm great. How are you?
Thanks for coming in. We want to know really what is it that you really want us to help you with.
I only have the upper part of my chest, so I was only born with the right side. I'm just hoping to get as close as symmetrical to the right side.
Okay, so you have Poland syndrome.
Right.
Poland syndrome is basically a genetic disorder where you're born without the main muscle in your chest. So you have had some procedures to try to correct that, right?
I actually went down to Mexico, but what was put in there wasn't even a full implant. They just stuffed a bunch of random silicone inside of my chest.
Blocks of silicone.
Correct.
So what happened after that?
The next morning, the pain that I felt in my chest, it was horrific, it was crazy, so that's why we immediately went to the doctors in the States.
What that means is probably a dirty implant was put in if it happened within 24 hours.
It makes me really angry that a doctor would just put whatever he can get his hands on inside my chest, but I mean, I did go to Mexico for that, so it's definitely my fault because I put myself in that situation. I saw another doctor for my rotator cuff, I'm gonna say a year after that, and then I had told him the story, and he said, just get your body developed and get it to a certain size and come see me, and then we can actually put a pec implant.
Okay, that's kind of not probably the best
Not
advice.
the greatest
but-
advice. So you started getting heavily into fitness after that? 'Cause
Yeah,
you
that's-
weren't this muscular
No,
at that
no, no.
time, right?
At that time I wasn't.
The problem with that is that Albert already has a lot of scar tissue and problems with the left side. So now, having a big right chest, there's probably no way you're gonna get a big implant in the left side. Was this all done naturally or did you have any help?
For the most part, naturally.
Good, so no anabolic steroids.
No anabolic steroids.
Absolutely none, not even one cycle dose?
Pill form, yes, because I've taken this stuff called
Anavar.
Yeah, yes.
Oh,
wait a minute, so you
Anavar
have-
is,
But-
by the way, just so you know, and you know better than I do, Anavar is a what?
It's a steroid.
Thank you. To a bodybuilder, oral steroids are not that strong, so they don't count as steroids. The truth is, steroids are dangerous unless you're doing them under the supervision of a doctor. Look at this muscular development, it's good, man. You appear to have a little bit of gynecomastia,
Right.
which is overdevelopment of male breast tissue from the steroids, okay? The major component of your asymmetry is not based on the lack of muscle between the two sides, but based on the overdevelopment of the breast tissue. I mean, if you think about it, Albert's done the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do. He had a minimal symmetry problem, so what does he do? He overdevelops the chest muscle on his right and the breast tissue overlying that. The plan would be to tackle this in 2 stages. First, we'll reduce the right side and figure out what we're trying to match, and then we'll put the pec implant on the left side once we know what the right side looks like, all right?
Okay. Hopefully getting my surgery done the second time around, it actually comes out the way it was supposed to come out. I'm a little bit older, smarter, and I'm not in Mexico this time, so it should go good.
And if you can design a personal training program for him, I'd really appreciate it.
I'll
Because
get on that.
Seriously. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, you ready for this?
Yes. Getting the surgery again, I was a little nervous at first, but I'm actually really excited to get it done. I feel way more confident that it's gonna actually go the right way, go the way I want it to go.
I mean, it's weird for a guy who's a bodybuilder to never be able to take his shirt off.
Yeah.
That's weird, right? To give Albert a symmetrical chest, I will perform 2 surgical procedures. Today, I will make a small incision under the right areola in order to do liposuction, removing any excess fat. After the swelling comes down in a few weeks, we will create a customized left pec major implant that matches his newly sculpted right chest. Let's reduce the right side now.
Okay.
So now we're gonna suction the fatty tissue in the right breast. All right, let's start taking out breast tissue.
Okay.
Basically a mastectomy in a guy, isn't it? All males are born with a little bit of breast tissue, but this is an overgrowth due to steroid use. So we've taken out the gynecomastia. Let's let this heal, and then we will make a new implant for him to match the normal side. Now he needs to heal, but I can't wait. I've got a massive surprise waiting for him when we customize his implant. Good, thank you.
Well,
Albert, I've seen you for a little while.
I know, it has been a while.
Yeah?
I'm all fully healed up and ready to rock.
Okay. Can I take a look, see where we're at?
This experience has been way different from my last surgery. I'm not in Mexico, so I really feel like I'm at home and around people who actually care.
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna bring in a consultant who really knows a ton about body implants. I will just warn you, he's a little different. Oh, here he is.
Hi, Albert.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
This is Justin, you guys.
It's me. I'm back.
He really is one of the foremost expert on implants of all varieties.
Pioneer of body implants.
He really is.
It's true.
You may be thinking I'm crazy for bringing Justin in, but the truth is there's no one in the world who spent more time thinking about and creating safe and realistic looking implants. The goal here, obviously, is
Even
to
out.
match the right side with the left. What I need you for is to help me figure out what kind of implant to put in
Well,
here.
maybe we can mark him up.
Let's do it.
It's like tailoring, right? I sort of look like plastic surgeons, like glorified tailors.
Right, I'm Mr. Taylor. Huh?
Hopefully, I'm a glorified assistant to the glorified tailors. I mean, I personally handcrafted 17 implants in my body, and to my knowledge, there's nobody else in the world who's done that. I mean, but this is where the peak of his fullness is right through here, right?
Right.
So we're gonna do the same thing here and up here.
Yeah. Let's measure, write down the numbers, okay? I'll write down the numbers.
Okay.
It's important to note that I'm only consulting with Justin today. At the end of the day, only a very trained, board-certified plastic surgeon, myself, will be performing the procedure, and I would never compromise the care of a patient. By the way, do you want to see what this guy's got cooking underneath there? It's pretty amazing.
All right, twist my arm. I'll take off my shirt.
So look, he's got pec implants here.
Pecs that
These
were
are not
custom.
his muscles. Biceps.
Biceps, also custom made. And this is the tri, 3-piece shoulders. And then I just did my back.
The back looks
Dun-dun.
good. It looks real.
I could just stare at you all day.
For the most part, everything does look real, and he's actually really, really shredded. And I just feel very confident having Justin in that room with Dr. Dubrow. So I think 2 minds work better than 1.
So we're gonna try to form this on here.
Yeah.
It just like, it has to be a custom, and then you still probably have to custom it in the operating room.
Yeah. You're out of breath. This is the most exercise you've done in years. He may look muscular, but he doesn't like to exercise.
No, I don't
Trying to get him exercise.
No gym for the last 6 years for me.
Oh my, that's crazy.
I applaud your commitment, but mine's in another realm.
Justin and I are making a mold to fill in what's missing in Albert's left chest. Once it dries, we'll send it to the implant company to allow them to make an exact 3D implant that will match the right side perfectly. Honestly, he is my best shot at giving you symmetry and the best result, because you look what he's done on himself. The guy is the implant whisperer.
You're the
man, thank you. Oh, my back. Oh, sorry. Albert.
How's it going?
Hold on a second. Does he look a little bit like a superhero right now?
Kind of.
Today is the day of my second surgery with Dr. Dubrow. I feel very excited.
So what we've done is we have specially designed an implant that will hopefully match this. This isn't the actual implant. The implant's in the operating room, sterile and ready to go.
Okay.
But this is exactly what it looks like.
The outcome of this surgery is actually gonna open up a ton of doors for me. I feel like I'm finally gonna be able to be stepping on stage and have the spotlight on me, and I'm just really excited.
I have to develop the pocket in such a way that it's precisely designed to fit the implant so it doesn't shift around, but that it also goes a little bit on top of this upper muscle here. So there's a nice smooth transition from the implant to his actual real muscle up here. This is an incredibly rare procedure because Poland syndrome occurs in less than 0.05% of the population. Making Albert's implant pocket is very tricky. There's lots of curves and sections that need to be done just perfectly. Since there's no muscle here, there's less soft tissue coverage overlying the implant and a greater chance that the implant will have tissue erosion and implant exposure. So this is a riskier implant. That's a pretty good pocket. Okay, so let's put a sizer in and see how it fits. A sizer is a copy of the implant that allows me to modify it as I need it before I actually open up the sterile real implant. It's basically a practice run. Whoa. Pretty tight. It doesn't go in as smoothly as a regular breast implant because it's made out of solid material. I think it needs more room on this side. Can you lower the table? No, don't want to be in there. His right muscle is so big, I don't know that I can stretch the left chest skin enough. I don't know the symmetry is really even possible. Tight, big goddamn implant. We've tried on the sizer. It seems to fit pretty nicely. Now we're actually going to open up the actual implant and see if that fits. So here it is. Here's the implant. Fits pretty well in there. Okay, let's sit him up. They're pretty symmetrical. Look, it even has the same straight edge on the left. This is good. As it turned out, because Justin was so good at helping me design this customized implant, I really didn't need to do any carving or changing of the implant size. I just need to manipulate the pocket to allow this precisely designed implant to fit. I think this would do Justin proud today.
Today's day one, getting back into shape to step on stage and take that first place in bodybuilding. Since I've started lifting weights, I fell in love right away with it. I never had that 100% confidence like I wanted to because it always felt a little uncomfortable for me not having my left side of my pecs, and now I feel like I can appreciate my body a lot more. So I couldn't be happier with what they've done for me.
Albert's invited me to meet him at the gym. I'm literally allergic to the gym. I try to stay away from that place as long as I can. Albert!
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how are you? Good to see you.
Same here. How are you doing? Great. Thanks for coming, man. I have invited Justin here today because he helped Dr. Dubrow customize my pec implant, so I wanted him to see his work, and I definitely wanted to thank him in person today.
Wow, you look amazing.
Yeah, it came out exactly how I wanted it.
Albert's chest looks amazing. All of that thought and that time that I put in, really wanting the best for him, it came to fruition. Everything really came out so amazing. Do you mind?
Oh,
Can I touch? That's so cool.
It's actually half an inch thicker, and so it's bigger than my right side.
Right. Because you wanted to be able to compensate a little bit for when you built up your body a little more. I mean, are you happy with the way that it looks?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's amazing to see the difference from what we had before.
No, I know, it's crazy. Before surgery, the left side of my chest had absolutely nothing. Now both sides pack that punch that I've always wanted to have. I'm used to being in the gym 6 to 7 days a week.
7 days a week in the gym?
Yeah. But I mean, look at you.
I haven't been to the gym in like 6 years now.
We need to get you doing some pull-ups today.
Pull-ups? We could try it.
I think
you might have to pick me up.
I think you can knock out like 5.
All right, let's see. I don't think I can do pull-ups.
I think you can.
I think all my implants might slide out from under my armpits, actually.
Justin had told me that it had been over 6 years since he'd been in a gym. So as a fitness manager, what better way to thank him would be by showing him the way of health and fitness.
This is too high already. Do I need like a step stool? I think that's about it.
No, I tried to get.
I can't get up there.
It's crazy. Justin is super ripped, and just because he looks good and healthy doesn't mean he actually is healthy.
I just have the illusion of strength, not real strength.
Almost.
I don't know that I've done another pull-up in my life, so that wasn't really fair, but I tried it, and I could even do one. I'm so excited for you that
thank
like
you so
can
much.
be able to move forward and like compete like you wanted to now. And
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe by the end of the year, that should give me enough time. And I'm still determined to reach my ultimate goal. And without Justin and Dr. Dubrow, I wouldn't be here today. I can't thank him enough for this.
But your case was such a cool case. It was so different. I mean, the fact that you are a bodybuilder, so everything else was so accentuated.
Thank you
It was
so
a blessing
much.
for me too, so I appreciate
I'm
it.
gonna take my physique to that level that I've been talking about and step on stage and take that crown. Overall, I'm a 12 out of 10.
It looks really awesome.
Yeah, no, I can't.
I want to pat myself in the back. I'm kidding.
Hey everybody, I'm Tiffany Pollard, AKA New York. My breasts are jacked up, the sagging, the extra skin. My breasts are unhappy. I grew up in upstate New York, being the granddaughter of a minister. Life was very sheltered for me, just pretty much church, school, and home. I just never felt like I fully fit in. So I found my escape watching television and saying, bitch, one day you will be somebody. But one day I was watching Geraldo Rivera and I saw Dolly Parton walk out on stage. And when I saw that white chick come on the screen, you know, with her blonde hair, her tiny waist, and her big tits, I said, that's gonna be me one day. I love where I'm from, but I always felt like I was destined for greater things. So I knew I would leave. And a year later, I got discovered on Hollywood Boulevard, and the rest is history. I'm the original queen of reality television. Y'all remember me from The Flavor of Love, I Love New York Goes to Work, Hollywood. Well, you guys saw me on Flavor of Love, flat-chested. I was nothing but nipple. It wasn't enough. So when I got my own show, I went to Beverly Hills. I consulted with one of the finest doctors, and he told me that I can go as big as I wanted to go. So I let him go super huge on my cones. When I woke up, I was in so much pain and discomfort and realized that it's like one tit is in Africa and the other one is in Europe. This tit right here feels like a bowling ball. It's tight and it's hard, but this one is really saggy and disgusting. I felt like I got cheated. I've held back on so many things because I've been uncomfortable with my breasts. If the doctors are gonna give me what I'm looking for, I feel like they could really give me the edge that I need for the next stretch of my career. Now it's time for me to become who I wanted to be ever since I was a kid. I have to have this. There's no other way.
Our next patient is the huge reality star. You remember the Flavor Flav shows, Flavor of Love?
No, I don't. What is that?
Anyway, I saw some of this show, and she's gonna be interesting.
You actually had time to watch this show, which
I actually took the time out to do something besides plastic surgery. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. This guy, he obviously doesn't watch TV, he doesn't listen to music, he doesn't read any books or go to movies. He needs to go outside sometime and smell the coffee.
Hi, doctor. Your next patient's here, Tiffany.
Hi!
How are you?
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited!
What's going on with this?
This is my healing helper. This wine will help me heal. Ding, 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 ding.
I told you she was cool, huh? She's really sassy. I like her. Let's get into some details,
Yeah.
okay? So what's the thing that's really brought you here today?
My breasts.
So you've had breast surgery before, right?
I have. This would be my third. Thus far, this has been a process for me. I'm glamorous. I'm fabulous. But I need the rest of me to come into alignment with it. I have so much extra skin. It's like elephant skin or something.
Okay.
Just because of the wrinkles and the dimpling. Oh my gosh, I hate it.
We can see from the pictures that you have the scar around the areola.
Yeah.
And the areola has gotten a little bit maybe dilated.
Well, I've always been huge nippled.
Okay, they're out of proportion to the man.
Yeah, I was born needing breast implants just to catch up with my nipples.
That's called a tubular breast. When the areolas are dilated and the breast base is narrow. Tuber being a potato. It's the Greek word for potato. And I'll bet she had sweet potato breast,
Oh
too.
my goodness.
You're actually, you really are freaky.
I just know with these new cans and a new nose.
Oh, the nose.
Let's talk about the nose.
This is news to me because Tiffany did not mark anything on her paperwork indicating that she wanted a nose job.
So the thing that concerns me about my nose is that my nose leaks a lot.
So basically, you're telling me it's called rhinorrhea. So you're saying, I know, that's what it's called. I mean, we'll examine, we'll take a peek.
It's very sensitive to the air, and if it gets cold, I'm just leaking. So I'm hoping that the leaking will stop.
Okay, so the perfect distance between the clavicles to the nipple is 21 centimeters. You are 32. So you're 11 centimeters lower than you should be. Tiffany's previous doctor went too far. She has extremely large breast implants with very stretched out skin and a lot of droopiness. She can need a lot of surgery. Look at that, that would work, right?
Yes.
Look at that skin there.
Yes.
That would work there. But I will tell you, the more I have to raise you, the greater the amount of tension around the implant. And the greater the amount of tension, the greater chance the scar will widen, and the greater the risk. This is not an easy case.
Okay.
This isn't vanity. This is a really significant breast deformity that needs correcting.
All right, let me just look inside your nose.
Ooh.
I just want to see how much cartilage you have in there. Oh, you actually have a deviated septum.
Oh, what does that mean?
It's the cartilage and bone between your nostrils. It's pushed over to.
Oh, I really feel that.
To your left. Usually an African American septum is very straight. Tiffany's septum is deviated. If I nail her nose, her dripping will stop and she'll breathe a lot better. I mean, there's really no reason why I can't fix her nose while Tiffany's under anesthesia getting a breast lift by Terry.
You're gonna have a lot of surgery.
And you're gonna stay over in an aftercare facility for a night.
Oh, treat me like a princess. I love that.
There you go.
I'm excited, I'm anxious. Maybe I'll finally have the look that I've always been meant to have. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm confident in my decision. I've always been a little fake on the exterior, but real where it counts, which is that heart.
Yeah,
my
man,
heart
so-
is the only real organ in my body.
Look at the hair, dude.
Get off my hair.
Nice.
Get off my hair!
That's nice, man. That's really nice. It's really you there. Dude.
Shut up. This surgery couldn't have came at a better time in my life. I have some good offers on the table, and I know that these two doctors are going to just give me the extra edge that I need to be greater than before.
Okay, so I'm gonna start the rib, and then we'll do the fascia at the same time so we can rock and roll.
When Paul and I do simultaneous surgery, it's a very complicated orchestra of moves in which we have to make sure we both enhance and not interfere with each other. But let's make sure we give her a good operation.
Well, of
She's had
course.
some crappy surgery in the past, if you ask me.
The plan for Tiffany is to start by harvesting rib cartilage through an incision under the breast. Then while I'm using that to build up the bridge of her nose and fix her deviated septum, Terry will be swapping out her implants and giving her a breast lift. So I'm gonna start now while
right through the
I'm
scar.
waiting. Does it matter what part of the scar I go through?
No, it doesn't matter.
Feel it just. Okay, get some suction. So at this stage, we were just getting down to the top of the rib. Looks like it's a little bit calcified. When we use the word calcification, what we're saying is that cartilage, which is moldable or bendable, becomes very hard and we can't carve it. We need to be able to carve cartilage to put it inside the nose. Unless that's bone right there.
How goes?
The cartilage bone is actually a little bit more medial than we thought.
The longer I stand there and the time is tick-tocking away, the more I realize the less time I'm gonna have on her complicated breasts. Because there's a limit to how much anesthesia a person can tolerate in one session.
That's bone. It doesn't feel clean coming off. You don't want to keep a patient on anesthesia too long because all it does is increase the risks of something bad happening.
How's it going?
Okay, so the rib is coming out right now, and I had to go a little bit more laterally.
How far lateral did you have to go?
7 centimeters.
Could you do me a favor? Could you measure the width of the breast?
About 14 and a half or so.
Okay, so you had to lift up 7 of that 14 and a half. That lower blood supply might be impaired. You know, as a surgeon, I'm having a bit of an oh crap moment. Paul did more than I anticipated. That risks the blood supply to the nipple, so I'm concerned. not to mention the anesthesia. So you have how much longer on the nose?
About a good 4.5 hours.
And I have about 4.5. So that would take us over 8 hours of anesthesia. And there's the potential problem with the blood supply to my nipple. It's not happening today. There's not gonna be enough time to do a good job on both the breasts and the nose. It just makes the little hairs stand up the back of my neck.
We're used to stressful environments in surgery, but we always have to keep our cool and do the right thing for the patient. Let's not do it. Then the thing is, when she wakes up, we'll have that discussion with her.
Tiffany,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm good. I'm better now. I miss you guys.
If this is your good, I'd like to see
I like this kind of look here.
Does it do it for you? Physically, it's a little difficult for me to stay focused. I don't know what they gave me, but whatever it was, it's just really doing the job. You're so cute.
You hear that? She said I was cute.
Wait a minute.
You hear that? First, I don't want to
I didn't realize you couldn't see. That's a problem.
I'm cute and he's goofy.
You know, obviously, do you have any botched eye procedures? Hold on a second. I don't want to scare you or anything, but you see what I mean?
He's cute.
Really not so cute, is he? Tiff, to me, it's like this. It's like, aye. Paul and I have to deliver the bad news to Tiffany that we didn't do both of the surgeries. It's a lot easier to deliver that kind of bad news to someone who's on post-op pain meds. I didn't do your breast surgery.
I've noticed.
Right.
I'm sure you noticed that.
There's a really, really good reason why we decided not to do that. As he was doing your nose, we realized that the operation was going to go a lot longer than we thought.
Your nose was a lot more complex than I thought it was going to be.
I wanted to take as long as I needed. We didn't even want to risk going into the wee hours of anesthesia.
We wanted to make sure that everything was safe for you.
At the end of the day, being a really good doctor is doing no harm. He did something really special to your nose.
He did?
Yeah.
As soon as I woke up, all the girls said, your nose is so cute.
But still natural. Remember that, though. Natural.
You're so cute.
So here's the plan. First of all, you need to recover. I'm willing to do this in a couple of weeks. That's when it's safe.
Oh, boy.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
All right, bye, sweetie.
Bye-bye.
Today is about closing a major chapter in my life. A few weeks after I had my rhinoplasty, I went back in and got my breasts done. Every ounce of pain was worth it. I feel like there's nothing that I cannot do. And I cannot wait to share that with my friends.
I, for one, am so excited to see how she looks.
At the end of the day, I just want to see her happy because you know what? I just want the inside to match the outside, you know?
Agreed.
Seeing everyone's faces and how low their jaws have dropped, it's like the world to me.
Hold on. Where's Tiffany at? The dress, she was all up in there. Bam, got the chest all like, and the nose was like, I'm like,
The HBIC is back in the building! Before, my breasts were hard, they weren't inviting, they were door knockers. But now, I'm knocking down doors. They stand up and they're just ready to take on the world. I thank you guys so much for this love. I've been on such a long journey. My nose used to leak like Niagara Falls, but now there's no more dripping. I'm not a 10, I'm more like a 12.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. It means so much.
She has a new glow. She has a new pep in her step. She's looking amazing.
I cannot wait to see where this blessing leads not only you, but the world.
Today is about me having what I always wanted. I'm finally here, thanks to Dolly, and knowing that every woman should just feel beautiful. Are y'all happy? Having Dr. Nassif and Dr. Dubrow put my physical where my mental is, it's time for me to go to work. Everybody loves New York, don't you?
HBIC!